Hey guys, it's Mel. So I thought I'd come on with a little chat, and I have some just some goodies from Michael's on Tuesday mornings, a little haul there. So I didn't get a whole lot, but there's some things that I picked up, which leads to my chat. So I have some news. My youngest sister, which those of you who are new, I mentioned this before in my videos, but just a while back, and you might have picked up on it, but my youngest sister, and I hate to say she's my favorite, but we're just the ones that were closest. But I'm one of four girls, so I'm second in the lineup. I have an older sister, Kelly, who is, her and I are like a little over 16 months apart. And then there's my younger sister who's 29, and then my very youngest below me is Caitlin, who's 25. So Caitlin just got married last year, and Caitlin is the one that her husband just got relocated, and it's all kind of happening fairly soon. It's got to be by like mid-June, maybe beginning of June, that they're going to be moved out their current house. And what's nice is that their job, they worry about relisting it and selling their house. They don't have to do all that. They do all that for them, and they had someone help them find a home in Atlanta, and they'll even fly out family members to kind of help you with the move. So I'm kind of sad. I think it'll be a nice venture for her, and she's right, and like she wants to start having babies and things. So I think this will be really nice for her, but it's just going to be tough because we're apart. So my husband always jokes with because my husband works in Delaware. We're here in New Jersey. And he always jokes with Maya and says, we could be in Delaware and have so much more land. He's like, but your mommy doesn't want to leave her family. He's not real close with his family. He's kind of got like issues going with his family. So I'm not quite sure he understands. I'm not tied to the area we live. I'm more tied to my family, so we're all kind of here within driving distance. We're not like next door neighbors, but if you need anybody, if you need to visit anybody, they're there. So it's going to be tough with Caitlin moving, but I'm excited for her. Which leads reason I bring this up is because my sister Caitlin, kind of commissioned me to do. She's like me, and I'm kind of getting into lately all these rustic. I'm really into the rustic, like the farmhouse look, and I've been slowly like changing out things. I did my bathroom. I did a couple areas in my kitchen, and just kind of slowly tying it into my other decor in my house. So she's really liking it too, and she's been on Pinterest, which can be a killer, and she found a lot of things that she wants me to make. So she's like, I'll pay to make them. I'll pay for all the materials. So I had to go pick up, a lot of those items. I'm just seeing what Nola's over here chewing, and she's chewing her toys, so she's good. So I had to pick up a lot of items for that. So I'm not going to show you all those, but it's a lot of mason jars and different things like we're going to distress. So I got a lot of work ahead of me. I told her, you just pay for the materials, and I'll do, out of sisterly love, I'll make them all for you. She's like, no, no, at the end you tell me what you want for it. So for now, I'm just kind of picking up the items, and she found some really cute things. One of them is this ladder. Like some of them is even out of my realm, but I'm gonna do it. I have stop it. Tally's messing with the dog. No, Nola. What was I gonna say? Oh, it may even be out of my realm because it's more like a woodwork project. It's like this little thin ladder, like a wall ladder that you just tilt against the wall, and you can distress it, and you can put the stain and stuff on it. And so it's kind of like mixed media, I guess. But you lean it against the wall, and it's just like either a quilt holder, or she wants to put it in her bathroom as a towel holder. It's really cute. So I just have to get the lumber and the wood cut and build it. But I have fun doing these projects. Um, so that ought to be fun. So she's like, Mom said she won't do it. I'm like, yeah, because it's work, Caitlin. And my mom's busy. Like my mom really helps us with my nephew and my kids sometimes when I have to work. So she's the busy lady. So anyway, so I have a lot of projects like that doing, but I'm kind of sad because Caitlin's moving to Atlanta, and just like her house she has here now close to us is really nice, but the one she's getting in Atlanta, it's just kind of like Delaware. Like you'll get so much more for your money. The taxes are lower, so her house is gorgeous and it's huge, and it's just gonna be the two of them. So there's a lot of decorating that she needs. So she found all these little rustic things, like a little utensil holder, and then it has a little salt and pepper shaker that's painted distress, and then like even pierced in the tin, the top for the S and the P for the salt and pepper shaker. So I got my work cut out for me. So I'll show you some of those things. But I'm kind of sad she's moving, but hey, this is an excuse for me to make handmade cards and send her, like, just flutter with cards. And I told her, I said, you don't have to make cards because she says she always wants to do crafts, but she gets so frustrated. Like, you know how things don't come out your way and you have to figure out a way. Like, instead of like making the best of it or her trying to repair her mistake, she'll throw it. So she'll throw it out the window. She gets frustrated. So that doesn't quite work for her. I said, maybe you're not meant to be a crafter, although I'd love her to be because then one of my sisters, we could hang out and do stuff. But that's why I have you crafty friends because none of my sisters are interested in this. So anyway, that ought to be nice. And like I said, it'll be an excuse for me to do some handmade cards and send them her way and make different things and send them to her. Like I want to make this wreath for her front door. I also want to do one of those welcome mats that are blank and paint them. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. I just got to get a 12 by 24 Cricut mat, which I've shied away from before because I'm thinking, what the heck do I need that for? There's not even really paper. But now here's where you need it, where you have a larger project for like vinyl and such. And I imagine you could probably figure it out a way too, where even if your paper's not 12 by 24, you could put 2 sheets of 12 by 12 on there and then cut 2 mats at the same time and just, keep it separated where, your project. So instead of have to unload and reload the mat, you could kind of do it all in one swoop. But then I worried about, I'm going to have to pull my Cricut out so far from the wall so that that long mat can go in and out without bumping the back of the wall. So that's another thing to consider. But anyway, let's get into it. I'll show you some of the things I got from Tuesday morning. It's not much, but just some cute little things. And thank you to there's a person that gave me a heads up. I don't go to Tuesday morning that often because the one by me closed down. The one by my mom's there, but whenever I pick up my kids or if I go over there visit, I'm always tired after. I don't feel like running. It's not that close to my mom's, but so maybe that would be dangerous if it was across the street. So I picked up this. It says Life's Little Occasions. It says sticker medley. It looks like K and Company. I bet you this is connected with them. Yeah, it is. See? I kind of recognize that Crafty brands. That's scary. But anyway, there's some little pumpkins. And yes, this is ahead of time. I thought this was cute with the newspaper and the little spaghetti that it makes, the little pumpkin spaghetti. And there's a little carver. And then under here you can't really see, but there's a little knife. And then there's like a little spoon here and all the little pumpkin seeds. And they're all 3D for 49 cents. So I got that. I probably should have got two. Then for my stenciling project, I told you with my doormat, I want to make Caitlin one, and their last name's Athens. Those of you who follow me for a while probably saw a lot of the Athens stuff I made for their wedding. So that was a big part of that, and getting all the things done. So anyway, I got this stencil brush for $1.49. I saw some of these at work because I was going to buy one there, and they were quite pricey. So it's just a little stencil brush. And it's just like hard so that you, instead of like going in the sides and making all the paint run, you just dab it down and it's like nice and firm. So I'm going to try that. So that was cheap, $1.49, but there weren't any more there. I would like to, this one says 3/4 of an inch. I would like to get a bigger one and possibly a smaller one for smaller areas, but that was good. Then this was the tip that one of you guys gave me on my other video. You said you went to Tuesday morning and they had a bunch of vinyl there. So I found some. But my store only had 2 of these, which I bought both, and then it had maybe like 4 or 5 red and 4 or 5 yellow, but it was like ketchup red and mustard yellow. And I thought, what am I going to use that for? So I didn't get those. I only got these silver. I've been a little better with, instead of, but one good thing, and my husband even agrees, like you do use what you buy. So, I'm not just a collector, although that's fun. I actually use it. So anyway, here is not all of it, but here is what I got, and this was $2.99 and regularly $7.99, and this is metallic, so it says adhesive faux metal, and it's 12 inches by 48 inches, so they give you a decent amount. Works with any die cutting machine, but it shows that little product on there. But like, I don't know if you can see its mirroredness, but that's cool. So I got 2 rolls of this. I didn't get any of the red, didn't get any of the yellow because I couldn't see myself using that. But so that was good. I got that, and then I got this. This was only $1.99. It's by DCWV, and it's called Burlap Colors. And they're little, I believe they're photo mats. Is that what it says? Mat stack, 24 sheets. Yeah, they're 4.5 by 6.5. So they mat probably perfectly a 4 by 6 photo. So I wish they had some neutral colors and not just these brights, but these will still be fun. So like these ones could be used in the summer, this bright blue. And the same with the pink, huh? You want to go to Kate's? Kate. What?
Kate, get my gum and the agar car.
No, there isn't anymore. That's Miss Talia. Then there's this pink. We have to go get more. Sissy ate it all.
How do you get my old gum? My old gum.
Your old gum? No, we threw it in the trash, remember? Because you dropped it. So here's orange and green that I thought would be good for. Alright, you gotta wait till I'm done. So here's orange and a green that I would use for fall. But that was only $1.99 and it's really thick, but I guess because burlap's thick. So I thought that was a cool little, I like adding little textures in my things. So I think that was it from Tuesday morning. Give me what she's chewing, please. Give me that wood piece. You gotta watch this dog. Anything she finds, she's gonna like attach to. Hand it to mommy, because I don't want Noah getting it. And I got this. This is what I was talking about in the other video. You're not gonna be able to see the whole thing, but this is how long it is. And do I have it upside down? But I believe it had like other screws on here. I mean other clips, like 3 more where you can see this little hole, one here and one here. But it's this big long, here's the back. It's this big long wall hanging, so I thought this would be really cute for, I might even make it for my sister or something for there with vinyl. So anyway, that's what she's trying to get at. So then I went to Michael's, and along with picking up actually I didn't get the mason jars there. I got the mason jars at Walmart because I wanted the Ball brand. Michael's had that KERR, and that's why I have in my bathroom. That's fine with me, but the thing that she was going to pay, she's like, I was going to pay this lady $65 plus shipping on Etsy to make, and I was like, I can make it for at least half that, and not charge you shipping or any of that, because her movers are going to move everything that she has, so she doesn't have to worry about like weight of things. But I got this. This was on clearance, a big Heidi Swap stencil for $1.49, and it's 8.5 by 10.5, or 8.25 by 10.25. But I thought even if I use this on just one little side and just tape it off like this, and this, where it looks like an A2 size for a card, and I just use that, it'll be really pretty with some distressing. So that was $1.49, so that was kind of a good buy. And then, have any of you ever used these? I picked up 2. I opened this one already. Tell you, what are you doing? I got this one, which is the faux whitewash kit, and then this one, which is, this one looked cool, faux rust kit. But these were on clearance for $2.49, and you get a lot in there. I mean, it's like a little mini kit. So the kit includes 1 white paint bottle, 1 nickel paint bottle, 1 flat paintbrush, 1 foam paintbrush, and then a charcoal ink pad. So you can kind of, I opened it so you can see mine. But it includes like the 2 paint colors, and then see there's a little mini paintbrush, a mini foam thing, and there's even a little mini ink in there to kind of like distress it, I guess, and show you there. So yeah, there's the other paint in the front. But same thing with this one. I didn't open this one yet, but this one's like the rust. So I thought that would always be good to have in your stash to distress things in the mood I've been in lately with my rustic. Then I picked these up. These were on clearance for $1.49 at Michael's. Even if you use them just as this and didn't even put a photo in them, like the open frame look. But I got this one too was on clearance for $1.49. They only had 2 more, but I just picked up 2 because I think I'm going to send these with Caitlin. Sorry, I can't even see this far back. I think because then you can hang one. Wait, this one I think would be good up. One with a cute little like a burlap, or not a burlap, one of those metal pins, and hang the other one. But they're just a cute little way to decor because she's got a lot of rooms and a lot of walls to cover. Then this was I think like 50% off. It's just like this little, I don't know what you would call this, bushes. I don't know. That's what it looks like. But this came to $1.99. I was testing a paint sample. But this would be cute to stick out on one of the mason jars for a project. I wish I could show you on my phone. In fact, I might, if Talia lets me. She's on my phone. That's the only thing keeping her quiet while I'm on here, and then we're going to go out for a walk. Then all their natural living stuff yesterday was on sale, 40% off. So I got 2 of these. So these came up to $1.60 or something each, or maybe it was $1.79. Look at her trying to get my vinyl to chew it. Ay, ay, ay. Puppy time. So anyway, I picked up 2 of these. I thought this would be cute too, to put like Caitlin's kitchen, or I just want to make her stuff too, because I'm afraid she's going to feel like she's, you know, missing everybody, and I want her to make her feel like she's at home, and, you know, if at the very least have like her house will be her thing, like to do. So she's still got to work and all, but it's just going to be a big house for just the 2 of them for now anyway. So I got those 2. So they were really cheap, and that'll be a really nice, again, I tell you guys all the time, when I have more time and I don't have this crazy 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old, My dream is to, not that this is that huge, but this would excite me, is to have my own Etsy shop and just little wood projects like that and to make things personalized. Like, I would love, love, love to do that. But I don't want to do it until I can commit the full time to it. But I can't wait. So, anyway, but I'm not rushing things at the same time. Hi, what you doing? Carrying my pocketbook around. Then I got this, which is Licorice by Folk Art Outdoor Paint. This was kind of pricey. I think it was like $2.99. I didn't realize that until after I'm looking at my receipt. But I needed the outdoor for my the blank doormat that I want to make Caitlin for her front door for her house. Um, so I picked that up, and I will document that project. And then I picked up a couple more paints, but they're all out there. I got white, I got bisque, because that's the color I think we need to do her jars. But I have to get some sandpaper, and I still have to go get the lumber for, close my wallet. She's looking for like some type of gum or mints or something in there. There's none in there. It's all gone. You ate them all. Okay, got wait a minute. So, anyway, that's what we're gonna do today. I gotta run and get the last pieces, and then I have to work tonight. So, I gotta cook dinner and stuff. I know. That's what she does every time I gotta go. She'll say, I don't want to go to work. Don't go to work. I come with you, right? Yeah. But I'm not going now. So the separation anxiety is really tough because she does not want to be with anybody but me. Like, even my mom, which like spoils her to death. Like, she can somewhat do with my mom, but sometimes even with her, like when we went to New Orleans, she was like, "Where's my mom? I want to go home," and throwing fits. She wouldn't go with my sister Caitlin, who also treats her like gold and spoils her to death. So she's just at that age where it's really tough. So I don't go anywhere besides work, anywhere. And if I go anywhere, she has to come with me, and she's not the best in stores. She's like, every time I go to a store with her and she acts up, I'm just like, I'm never taking her out again, ever. And then here I am the next day because you have to. Like with my husband on night work, it's hard for me to get out, and I'll never bother anybody unless I have to go to work as far as getting a sitter. It's just, I already feel bad, because my mom has a lot on her plate. She helps a lot with my nephew. So, I try to do everything I can do unless I'm at work. It's the only time I can't have my kids with me. So it's tough, but we'll get through this phase. It'll be easier, as I keep thinking. Like, she's just got to get a little bit older and behave a little better in the store. Like, this girl will lay down in the middle of Target and not move, and like try to do snow angels on the floor. And then if you try to pick her up, she'll like fling herself back. And now I'm at the point where I'll never judge another mother. Not that I really even did before, but like, sometimes, let's be honest, if you see a kid flipping out and you think, my kid would never do that, or my whatever, she's just a whole nother breed than Maya. Maya was like this angel baby, and I should have known you don't luck out twice. I mean, maybe you can, but with her, she's just like Dennis the Menace, female version. I've said this before in videos. We love her to death, but she is not easy. Are you, Bubby? Wubby, are you a good girl? Yeah. Look, she wants her gum. So anyway, we'll end this ear here. Thanks for give me a minute. She won't stop at the gum. There is no more gum, remember?
In my car seat.
Okay. She'll argue no matter what. But anyway, we'll end this here. Thanks for listening to my blab. I hope you're all doing well, and I will share my projects with you that I'm making for my sister. They're kind of fun. I'm kind of looking forward to them because they're a little bit out of the ordinary. Sorry, she bumped the computer. Out of the scrapbooking thing. So it's just a little break, and you do mix. That's why people do mixed media, because it's fun. Just to step out of your normal and do create even a little higher scale. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy your Monday. And I just got to work tonight, and then I'm off for 3 days. Yay! Then I don't have to work till Friday and Saturday. Tell you, saying bye.
Bye.
Bye. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you all soon. And welcome to all you new subscribers to my channel. Welcome along. You'll hear me blab quite often. So anyway, I will stay tuned for next video. Bye, guys.